Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Please welcome your 2026 Minnesota Vikings.
On the visitors' sideline, Lions head coach Dan Campbell. These guys have really hit their stride, winners in 7 of their last 9. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the former Golden Gopher, the rookie from the University of Minnesota.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And this will be a Vikings first down as he gets it up past the 35. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big-time runs, too.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Tank Bigsby, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. For the extra point. What a spin. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with him.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person. Obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Play action. It's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
The Vikings offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Johnny Hecker.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions go back to work as you get a peek at their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. It starts with a run from Gibbs. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Goff. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. If they didn't get that done, this time they want to string together a nice drive that help themselves out.
Now Jones. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And they run the toss to Bigsby. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
21-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Operating from the gun. Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now it's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's 2nd down. Toss right side to Pacheco. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside. No,
not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense. I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And it's taken in at the 9. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. As the home team's offense makes their way back out, we show you the defensive coordinator for the visiting team. His guys looking to come up with a stop here in this tie game. Looking to put a drive together.
Check. 19 Tiger.
A first carry for Najee Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets his football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They run again with Harris. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
10 more yards.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. The Vikings had 5-8, 3 games under 500. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, they have really gotten after him in this first half. He's been on the run throughout. And you can imagine he just might have some words for his linemen come halftime.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. And now another one thrown incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
1st down, Lions.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions.
Here's Goff.
1st down.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
33-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down.
Here's Pacheco once again. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. In motion, the tight end. Goff now looks to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards, obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime now here on Sunday night primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Super Bowl champs, the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He'll use his blockers and maneuver his way to the end zone, 8 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles are going to wind up winning by 17. From there, let's look in on the Niners and Chargers out at SoFi. And it's the veteran, Mike Evans. This will wind up a touchdown. The Niners have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Lastly, a lot of debate among the staff as to who our impact player should be this week. We've settled on this man. And here's Jalen Waddle. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Broncos keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. With that, time to take a look at the playoff picture here in Week 15. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams try to find the right formula to come out with the victory. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions go back to work as you get a peek at their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. These guys trail here in the second half, so every drive important now as they try to mount a comeback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they'd get a sweep of the season series. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Pacheco, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point attempt to come here. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And now out comes Minnesota. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Another run by Bigsby. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. And they'll run here with Jefferson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
The 46-yard line.
Betcha. The offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Bigsby. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolves.
On the carry, Bigsby. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw. Jones got his man complete over the middle. That's Lane. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3. It's 3rd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they have regained the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. This is forward. That's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And it's 3rd down.
There's Goff. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12.
The last thing I want to do is not give Amon-Ra St. Brown his due because he is one of the most consistent receivers in the league, but he's much more than that. Tough, gritty, competitive. His 3rd straight year last year with double-digit touchdowns for his Lions.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. To throw is Goff. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Pacheco. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Harris running straight ahead. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, go!
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 63 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. Touchdown, Vikings! Najee Harris, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big two-point conversion attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
Lions 21.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Gone. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Goff. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 4. enough for the first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches and have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. This is Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Jones. Addison hauls it in. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the right side with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think.
Defense.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Harris. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Najee Harris with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
And how nice is it to have a guy like Najee Harris in the backfield when you get down near the goal line? He can use his 230-plus pound frame to just get you those tough yards, and he finishes things off here with a touchdown run.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. Here's 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Goff. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now Goff. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Lions.
Now it's Goff. And in for the Lions touchdown. Tyler Conklin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Makes the score Vikings.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end,